Emma woke up in the middle of the night only to find her best friend staring at her with her mouth wide open, which completely freaked Emma out. When she got up to take a look, her best friend was nowhere to be seen. Suddenly, her friend appeared at the door, holding a glass of water. Noticing the sunlight streaming through the window, Emma realized it was already the next day. She had accidentally overslept and nearly missed the rehearsal. She quickly got ready to head out and asked her best friend if she would accompany her. After all, it had been a long time since she had such a good night's sleep, and having her friend by her side made Emma feel extra at ease. However, her friend said she had other plans for the day, so Emma had no choice but to go to the stage rehearsal alone. Thinking that after getting plenty of rest, she wouldn't see those messy hallucinations anymore. Who would have thought that before the music was even halfway through, her calf seemed to shatter, causing her to fall to the ground. Emma lay there in pain, screaming. The staff quickly gathered around to check on her. Just as she was about to ask someone to take her to the hospital for emergency treatment, she sat up and discovered that her leg was still perfectly fine. To cover up her embarrassment, an angry and humiliated Emma took out her emotions on the backup dancers. She stormed back to the dressing room to rest. Halfway there, she actually bumped into her assistant walking out of the room with an incredibly eerie smile on her face. Emma became suspicious and hurried into the dressing room to check, only to find that the room had been turned into a mess. She opened the door and furiously scolded her assistant, but the assistant was also very aggrieved, arguing that she had never entered the dressing room. Seeing her daughter in this state, Emma's mother thought she had started using drugs again. Because of her previous record, no matter what Emma said, her mother wouldn't believe her. She just thought Emma was under too much pressure and hadn't gotten over the shadow of the car accident. Even though she knew Emma was on the verge of a breakdown, she still forced her daughter to adjust her state, attend tonight's banquet, and give a speech. Fortunately, with the help of the teleprompter, all Emma had to do was read along. However, as she was reading, she noticed something was off. How could her deceased ex-boyfriend's name appear on there? Emma visibly panicked. The guests whispered among themselves, completely unaware of what was going on. Then, her ex-boyfriend actually stood up from his seat and approached Emma with a smile on his face, step by step.
Paul's dead! You're not Paul! Stop smiling at me!
Emma tried hard not to intentionally think about him. The host behind her, seeing the situation, stepped forward to check on her, but the next second,